How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? Let's get into the video today. Today, honestly, was more of a flat day. This is why I'm doing a short little video instead of a full stream. I feel like we can cover this pretty quickly, just to respect kind of everybody's time. Not gonna lie, also my food is gonna be here a little early, and I don't want it to be freezing cold by the time I'm done streaming. So I figure I'll go ahead and make you guys a video, and we will all just enjoy our long weekend. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming on Monday. I threw around the idea of a staycation because we're quarantined and all this stuff, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. So we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you guys posted, all right? But let's get into the video today. Let's talk about AMC. We'll run through all of these, look at the Ortex data, and we'll call it right there, okay? So AMC was down 0.81% on the day, did end the day at $44.02. In the after hours, currently it's down just a tad, down 0.09%, so it could go really any way at this point. So as we can see here, we are kind of teetering on that level of support. Looks like I thought we were going to break through, or break underneath, I should say, and looks like we kind of respected it and held. So we'll see what happens early next week. If I were to take a guess, I think it is going to run down just a little bit before we freaking take off. Excuse me, but I would love for that not to happen, but I'm fully prepared for it to go back down to $40 if it does need to go there, and so we'll see what happens. So moving on to GameStop. Let's take a look at GameStop. GameStop was down 5% on the day, currently in the after hours, up just a tad. Currently in the after hours around 203.50. We can see we also broke through that level of support here as well, kind of teetering around the $200 range, as you can see. So hopefully it does continue to respect here, continue to consolidate around these two levels of support and resistance, and eventually get that breakout that we always are dying for. Dogecoin, we've been watching Doge. It did break 30 cents earlier in the day, currently down just a little bit though. But still going to look for that level of resistance. Once we break through 30, I think it'll probably go for a nice little run. But same thing with Bitcoin, struggling for 50. It looks like it did actually hit 50 here, 51 as a matter of fact, and then it kind of a false break, if you will, broke through here, and then we can see it broke through, came back down. But continuing to watch it, I think it's going to get more bullish as time goes on. I'm pretty long on Doge as well as Bitcoin, but we'll just continue to monitor and see what happens. Carnival, as you know, I've been watching Carnival. If you've been watching the stream, Carnival I'm actually pretty dang long on, but they keep having, I follow a YouTube channel, Lottie Loca, something like that, and it's pretty fantastic. I mostly just read his headlines, but he has some fantastic news about cruise lines. He's not a stock channel, he's just a cruise news channel. It's pretty fantastic if you're interested in cruise lines, but I have seen, based on his recent posts, that a lot of cruises are being canceled. So as we can see, we did break through our level of support over here, and it just kind of broke down here. Hopefully it looks like we're in a level of support / resistance right here at 22.85. I'll go ahead and do a horizontal line on here because I do like this, and we'll see where it ends up breaking. Hopefully, of course, I'm a bull. I'm always hoping everything goes up, but either way, I have seen that these guys have enough liquidity to last should it come to that, right? Should it come to any kind of lockdown, which I don't think we'll get, but anything like that, these guys will last, and I don't think they're going anywhere. I personally feel like this is a super safe bet. Always make your own financial decisions, but that's just my own 2 cents. Support pretty flat here as well. We can see exactly what's going on. We'll take a look at the Ortex data in just a second, but they were down 0.23% during the day, 0.46% in the after hours. So very, very flat here, which I can appreciate. I'm looking for these guys to catch, right? I'm afraid it's like a falling knife right now, and it's been falling. I just want it to hold strong and get a little bounce. So it's possible this right here is a little bounce, but we'll see what happens early next week, and go from there. And I just realized that the market is closed on Monday, or I believe it should be closed on Monday, so I probably won't be streaming if that is the case. BBIG, one that we do know I took a position in. So we are right here looking. I don't have any levels of support or resistance around here. If I were to draw one, I'd probably draw it over here, probably around this area, just to get as many candles as I could. And I'll go ahead and put that exactly like that. Maybe one higher, actually. This is probably where I would personally put it. A little more microscopically, though, on the 4 hours. If I were to go to 2 hours, yeah, I'd still put it there. So hopefully this is not this candle doesn't stay, and I'm still pretty bullish on it. So with that being said, let's actually hop over to the, I'm very bullish on it. But with that being said, let's hop over to the Ortex data. See what's going on. The shares on loan is actually moving up pretty nicely over here for AMC. We can see the shares on loan. Look at this trend line moving upward. I like to click like this so I can hover, and we can see this trend line, solid shares on loan, still heading upward. Utilization around 90, and let's see where that is. So, you know, fluctuating, but still in the overall in an upward direction. We can see these lows are getting higher, with the exception of this low right here. We can see the lows are continuing to get higher, and looking pretty good. More recently, though, it has been trending downward, but even then, I think this is just a general direction. This is just a good just sentiment I look at, right? This is 85% of exchanges up here, so I feel pretty good about it. The short interest of the free float, holy smokes, 19.53. The all-time high is 19.64%, okay? So this is very high. I don't know why this is not reflecting like that, though. I think this is probably a weird jump. I would not expect this to hold at all at this percentage. It's going to look like kind of like this whenever we were trending upward, like right here especially, we were trending upward, and then it did the weird jump. It didn't really make any sense from where to go from 13 to, you know, almost 14 to 19, you know, 18-19%. I don't know if that's really going to hold, but you know, either way, the direction is what I'm looking for, right? The overall direction. And of course, it's going to fluctuate, but I feel very good about where it's at in this upward direction. Let's take a look at BBIG. BBIG looking pretty dang solid as well. Let's look at the shares on loan. We can see the shares on loan, right? Even with all of these crazy moves, the shares on loan is continuing to increase. Look, even during its run, it still went up. These shares on loan, they're at an all-time high today of 25.47 million shares on loan. Utilization actually, let's see where that is. It's down a little bit. It was at 99 yesterday. It's currently at 96, but still, you know, 96.55, looking solid. And the short interest is also looks just like these shares on loan, just in that upward direction. In the very end, we can see yesterday 35.71 and today 36.17. Even here, you know, down a little bit from that 36.17, but still above 35.71, just by a little bit, but still in the right direction. I'm extremely bullish on this. I'm very confident in my play, and I guess I have to be confident or else I'll lose my mind. So I'm feeling good about it. Let's take a look at support. Support, another one that a lot of people are super bullish on. Everyone thought I took a position in this one, which I do think that this one does have some serious potential, but not the one I personally did end up taking the position in. So we can see over here, let's go backwards a little bit and let's look at the shares on loan. Shares on loan trending in the upward direction. Since its run, it has gone down a little bit, you know, and this is something we saw with AMC, but even then we still saw whenever AMC, their shares on loan went down, the stock still ran like crazy, right? It's still like extremely good. And so I think I'm really not too worried about those shares on loan going down. Utilization is down a little bit. It's down to 82.17. And that's one of the reasons I did not take a position in support, is because that utilization, just based on my current theory, is why I didn't take it. So I may be wrong, and you know, I know I have a lot of apes in here, and I honestly hope everyone makes freaking so much money. But let's look at the short interest of the free float. We can see here again trending upward, but more recently, you know, since it's run, it is on the downward slope, which is again another reason I personally did not take the position. I don't think it's a dead cat. These numbers are ridiculously ridiculously large. We'll continue to monitor them to see if they continue to increase over time, but I feel like it's going to be pretty dang clear very soon what's going on with these stocks, BBIG and support as well. So we'll continue to watch these, but yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic, safe weekend, and I will catch you guys on Monday or Tuesday, I guess. All right, you guys have a fantastic night. Peace.